This is just something really funny. I want to try and get back into streaming. Then they hear the dog start screaming. That's because the fat little fuck was trying to shove the skinnier dog away from the bowl so it could steal her food. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. So I had to break them up. I noticed one of the dogs was gonna wait to get outside, so I had to clean that up. But at least now, all I have to do is plug the controller in, and then I can actually get started. No, I don't want to. Show me a stream manager piece of jingle. I just went through a lot of stuff, but at least now I can get started. I have to grab my wait. Running, starting, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It just had an update, so it might just be. Game launched. Okay, it's launched. Now, does this recognize it as a source? Okay, yes, it does. Good. Scan again, that doesn't move forward if it's not open. The labyrinth swallowed all. Innocents are stranded, sinners drowned in the depths. The damned vanished there. The great power was lost to man, and Mother Earth turned her back to the new world. Only the cursed king on his throne in the abyss remembers that golden age. Okay, first thing first, just because it battle, limit speed, fast, mobile speed, fast, skip, normal, mobile configuration, heal, auto map, full, this way I don't have to do the walls, move scene, normal, find, on the hill, left, right, it's 75. Other. Okay, yes, that'll do it. Now, because it's a large game, I'll be playing it primarily on the picnic difficulty. It'll make fights easier to get through, and it will make it, and if I'm right, this makes it so I can constantly use the escape item. Don't close the door because I had a cat come in here and just shout at me before leaving. Yeah. Plus, I don't want this to go feel as endless as Darkest Dungeon was turning. So, choosing this makes it so I can get to things a bit quicker. Plus, I can go back to basic anytime. Items like the Etrian Odyssey will not be consumed when used, taking enough stress for certain gameplay. That's the main thing. I forgot to mute on Discord, so I don't want people hearing pings and wondering if it's on their end. Okay, here we go. Now, we get to make a party of 5 adventurers. I've asked 4 friends to pick a class, give it a name, and choose a skin for it. And of course, I threw mine in as well. I made it so there's a mandatory medic. So we're going to have a healer. Then I asked my friends to supply the other ones. Well, we start with my friends' characters because the first ones will be front rows. And I'm getting wrapped up with something else, so I kinda wish I had like intermission music or something. The Rada governors of Etra issued a proclamation across the continent. You have to do two things at once. When both things are not real, when the two things are complete separate shit. Oh, come on. Dogs are howling. I don't see anything for them to be howling at. It's getting annoying. Hot. Have some hot chocolate. It's hot. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to send. Okay, now we can actually get into the game. Proclamation. Any able-bodied adventurers was invited to investigate the forest and explore its depths. There's like, I think 8 floors we gotta go through. But no hammer come to investigate the dungeon, none gain the renown they sought. As more adventurers try and fail to conquer it, it came to be known by a new name. The Yggdrasil Labyrinth. You are the latest adventurer to journey to Etria in response to Rada's proclamation. You have but one goal: explore the forest to win fame and fortune. Etria is at hand. So in this case, I am going to be a guild manager, and I'm recruiting 5 adventurers to my guild. Bum bum, bada bum bum, bum bum, bada bum bum, bada bum, bada bum bum. Well, so I'm not going to be reading everything word by word. gonna make a guild? Yeah. Okay. The name I'm gonna give the guild is far too long, so I'm just gonna use an acronym. Nexus Association of Hunters. We are the Nexus Association of Hunters. Okay, now to pick up our adventurers. I only have access to these first 7 because the last 2 don't unlock until later in the game. But I have my people in mind. First up, we have a Dark Hunter. This one was selected by my friend Reeve. This is Vince. He will be focusing on sword skills. Next up, chosen by my buddy Gaming Knight, we have a Protector. The Protector, Reginald. Then, a class I've never used before, chosen by my buddy Rye. A Troubadour. And he chose... Nope. He chose to go with Rye. Next, from my buddy Ian, he chose a Survivalist. By the name, Augusti. And last but not least, my choice. Oh, game froze. Before pause. A very important medic. I'm gonna name her. I'm gonna. There we go. We only need 5 people to properly form a party. Vince, Reginald, Rye are in the front. Luna and August are in the back. Alright, so this, in case there's a case where anyone gets separated, because there are chances. Get through. Right later. Now that we have them together, we're going to buy some items. In terms, we're only going to buy 1 weapon. Hello! Need items, weapons, equipment, time to go. Are you the guild I hear about with only new folk? Explorers like you are the best customers. I look forward to doing business with ya. Shops. You can sell items obtained in the labyrinth and buy goods created from them. In other words, the only way to make money? Bring back items and sell them here. mostly materials gotten from monsters. When purchasing your party members are shown, you may switch between with the L2 and L1, R1. When buying weapons, R2 or L2 switch between weapon types. Also put on the screen on a bunch of display telling you what to do. These functions useful, be sure to get used to them. Okay, first up. The person who gets a weapon is the survivalist. Because they can't use a knife in the background, but they can use a bow. Next, we're going to sell that knife. And now we're going to focus mainly on armor. Everyone gets a lead boot because it's +1 defense and +1 agility. Now, everyone gets, well, almost everyone gets a knit glove. Last but not least, the Protector gets a charge because they actually need shield for some of their abilities. There, everyone is outfitted with their equipment, and when it comes to items, there's nothing really I want in there, because there's nothing available right now. And accessories are expensive as all fuck. Especially considering that this accessory adds an extra 5 hit points, which at early game is good, later game, not so much. We started supplies lately, so I ain't been able to make anything good. Whatever you find in the dungeon, whatever you find in the forest, bring it back, bring it here. I'll buy anything you bring me. Yeah, so anything we find in the dungeon we can bring here, she'll pay us money, and if we bring enough of a certain item, new weapons, armor, and accessories will be unlocked. The Roosty Inn. Look at the Roosty Inn. We care to adventures in Sport Forest. Please make yourself at home. This is the only place we can save the game. Also, whoever's in the first position, yeah, you'll see my mouse every now and then because it's a lot easier to use the mouse for the map because I think I can use it. If not, oops. We can store items and we can claim items that we stored. We can nap and we can sleep. As you see, sleeping stays an entire day, so the next day comes up in evening, makes so you can go out to the dungeon when the lights are low. But now, oh yeah, the apothecary. Yep, the apothecary. Welcome to it, yeah. You stand in the town's apothecary where we can heal the wounds and the fallen. We also offer medication you can take with you. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. If you're wounded in the forest, then come back here. We'll do everything we can for you. The only thing they can do in here is survive. If a character gets knocked out, you have to come here and pay for the revival. But reviving is super expensive. The more HP and SP, well, the more HP and SP you have, the more it costs to revive. They also sell some basic medicine. It's just to be safe, I will buy one. No, I'll buy two. Even though that's more health than anyone really has. Dr. Hoffman. A medic is vital when forming exploration parties. If you're going down the labyrinth, I prescribe taking one along. That's why I chose medic to be essential, plus Items. Bananas and you can use or throw away items in your inventory. Yeah, the valuables. Inventory. We have 2 medica, good for 30 HP. A medicine made from boiled herbs. Skills. In the skills menu, you can use skills that are available outside of combat. Skills outside of combat include Chop, Mine, and Take, which are scavenging abilities. They help you find extra materials. Right now, no one has skills. Status. In the status, you basically can check about your character stats. Dark Hunters, well, they have high agility. His agility was a 9, then we added a pair of leaf boots. Protectors. High strength and relatively high, the highest in vitality. Because they're supposed to be a defender class. Troubadours. High luck. They are good support. Medics. They're frail, so they're really not meant for fighting, which is why they mostly handle like the healing. And survivalists. Good well-rounders. Equipped. Some classes require particular weapons. Like in the case, we look at the knife, it has everything highlighted. Now we go to like a wand. M-A-T-H. I just realized that's math. But only certain classes can use this. Like the bow. The bow can only be used by S, which is survivalist, and T, which is troubadour. Sweet, can be worn by anyone. It can be worn by anyone. Can be worn by anyone. Custom! Very important thing. In this game, for each level you gain, you earn only 1 skill point. Use them wisely, because there is a way to reset skill points, but it's expensive. We'll get into that later. Party! In here, if the entire front row line dies, it will be replaced by the back line. Should the back line be replaced with the front line afterwards, reform your part, remember to put your party back in order afterward. In the book, you can check story and complete quests. Quests, which are main story, and mission, which are bonus missions, side missions. Now, let's get to the Rada Hall. That's where we're supposed to be going. This Rada Hall, home to Etrian's governing body. I assume newcomers that you are and are out to investigate the forest. However, we don't recognize just anyone who manages to throw together a guild. If you wish to become a licensed adventurer, first complete the mission we give you. A new mission is available. Please select Set Missions from the menu to see the details. Accept mission. Adventurer's Initiative. A new adventure must be tested by mapping the first floor of the labyrinth. This soldier on basement 1. B1F. Basement 1 floor. For the details. Mission. Your mission is to create a map of the first floor of the labyrinth as an initiation. Those who cannot accomplish this elementary task are better off staying out of the forest. Explore the first floor and map everything you see. This method will be useful later. Here's a small map where you start off. Fill in the rest as details as best you can. Now we get to the forest entrance. Here be dragons. That line will prove important at a later point. Geomagnetic field. This is unavailable to you now. Okay, let's just enter the labyrinth. First stratum, Emerald Grove. Okay, yes, I can use the mouse. That is great. Yeah, so I'll be using the mouse to deal with all my... Oh, I can also just use it to move around. But no, I'll mostly be controlling the game via this, while map controls... fucking... Yeah, when I need to do the map, I'll bring that up. If I don't need to use the map, it will just be this mini-map in the corner. The Etrian Labyrinth. One task must be performed before challenging its steps. As you have some skill adventuring, some 3 skill points have been available to you. Spend them on skills useful in the labyrinth. Upon the open menu with square, select custom, allocate skill points, but think carefully before doing so. You may already be aware of this, but in which case this advice is happily unnecessary. If so, then hesitate no longer. Begin your adventure to Luckroom Forest. Now, I will use the skill points and we will unlock abilities. Custom. Bench. Here we have whips. Using this first lets you 1. Learn skills, damage with whip skill up. Anaconda, which is poison. Bind head, bind legs, bind arms. Bind multiple enemies. Whip skill that can kill and drain enemies with low HP. But here, Reed chose to go for swords. So, we'll increase sword damage, and we'll get point into Hypnos. Increase it, a sword stab with a chance of putting an enemy to sleep. Then, with our extra point, we're going to take a point into Take. This allows us to use take spots twice. Now, Reginald. We gotta get Shield Mastery. The skill will take damage from in the front line. We'll grab front line for now. And then we'll get Mine. And we'll focus on using some HP up because he actually can learn a healing skill. That'll be very helpful when a medic is low on points. Right. We don't need to get points for Take right now, so his 3 points, I'll go. First one, unlock songs. Bravery increases party's strength, increases party's defense, increases party speed. We're gonna get Shelter and Bravery. Fire, ice, bolt resistance, healing. A healing spell restores HP by a small amount each turn. Oh, that's regen. To get healing, we have to actually get HP up to level 5 and songs to level 7. Yeah. It shows us skills have to be certain levels in order to unlock other abilities. Ooh, wow. You gotta get all the way up to level 10 and this is level 5. But then it can increase experience gain for the party. Plus area that recovers party elements more quickly. That's pretty good. And now, the most important class of them all. The healer. 1. We get Cure, and then we get Salve. Restores a small amount of HP to the entire party. It needs Cure and Healer both to be level 3. But one of the biggest things, I'm pretty sure is down here. Slightly heals. Yes, Patch Up. Slightly heals the party after battle. So basically, at the end of the battle, depending on how strong this is, it heals. So I'm gonna put 2 points in the healer, and then just get Patch Up. I will make sure to get Cure, because just having it alone is good. Now, as you make skills stronger, it increases the speed in which you'll cast. It will also make it more expensive. But basically, hey, the more expensive skill, the more heals you. And now, August, the archer, who has one of the best abilities for them. Namely, they have all three types. They can chop, mine, and take. We'll take a point to chop, so this way we are covering all of our turn bases. Agility is very good for them, especially considering this. This can make somebody who's slow and usually act last get a chance to go first. Chance of acting first in turn order, regardless of decision. But we're gonna go with True Shot, just like they have an attack. And that is all our skill points used. Now, if I go skills... Oh, that's skills used outside of battle. Yeah, that would only show up if, say, the medic got cured. Okay, I need to just... There he is. I'm supposed to just go forward for this. You must be new guys. The Rada told me to be alone. Welcome to the forest. A few questions for a soldier spring to mind. But I wonder if you should let him be. I'm gonna ask what he's doing here. The soldier answers your question slowly. My orders are to make sure no one, you for example, gets in the forest without permission. If you want in, start the way everyone does. Make a map of the floor we're on. As I'm sure they told you back at the Rada, everyone goes through this and they see you. With that, the soldier points to the map of the forest you hold in your hands. Now, I know about it. It's basically, as you move along, draw walls, put markers down. This area inside my border shows where you've got the map, finish the part, see me. Ask about the labyrinth. I'll also turn in once before answering. We call this the Brazen Labyrinth. It's a pretty strange place. The ecology here is completely different than the one in the world above, where we live. It goes down so deep that no one has ever seen a lowest stratum. If you plan exploring down there, then make sure your guard is up at all times. If you speak delivered, the soldier loses interest in you and returns to his post. If you hesitate, I'm sure why to ask him another question or let the matter drop. Just think quietly. So, I map everything in that area. Let's go this way first. Tree racks. Now, experience, well, since 18, everyone only went up by 3. It divides the experience, it's pretty much how big the party is, that's how much the experience is divided by. So technically, everyone got 3 experience, even though that's only 15. Basically, any extra experience does just get thrown out. You must discover tree rats. Investigate. While walking through the forest, you find something furry at the trail's end. When you're slicing a grazer, you lower your guard upon realizing it's a boot. Could it belong to an adventurer? You weigh the option to pick up the dirty boot or leave it where it lies. These, you only get one chance to interact with items. So I'm going to pick up the boot. You usually picked up the dirty boot. It's rather heavy due to the ivory-colored stones its previous owner hid inside. We take the white stone. As you marvel at the stones, the ground begins to shift unnaturally. The dreadful monsters who had likely killed the boot's owner ambushed you. Yeah, to be fair, if I wasn't playing this on Picnic, these things can actually kill somebody. Hypnos. We don't need to use the guard. bravery. Yep. Those things are fairly high level, that's why we just got a lot of experience. We're back. Myself some food. Now, so everyone just got a big chunk of experience, and we got a beast bone. These are important because we can take these to the shop. 1, make some money. 2, possibly unlock items. You discovered a new monster, mole. Discovered a new item, beast bone, white stone. Sheepskin used to record one path to the labyrinth. White stone. Every stone used to construct material. Mole. These guys can hit hard. Wood flies. These can poison. And poison persists even after battle. I don't think that makes any TP or tack points. Everyone just got a level up. Since everyone just got a level up, that means everyone got a skill point. Some classes get certain stat bonuses, like Dark Hunters get attack, Defenders get defense and more other HP, TP, which is very good for stuff. Okay, I should definitely probably look forward to that. So we're actually gonna hold off on putting in points. Okay, this is an area we technically don't have to map in, but I'm still gonna go. So I think there's something good back here. Yeah, nice. The treasure room. These guys have high armor. Or, well, they'd have high armor if we weren't on picnic. I actually need to bump up the movement speed. Wait, did I actually use this point? Okay, no, I did not. Okay, here. Okay, here. Movement speed fast. There we go. We got Medica 2. There was a Medica 2 in this box. A Sakura Max. A Sakura. I have not paid attention to how it's spelled. Sakura Masak. I didn't put the thing down. Okay. I think that's fine. 200 money. That's a good thing I didn't. It's a good thing I saved on money, so. Yeah. It's a good thing I spent my money on armor because I think I just picked up a sword. Yeah, a large knife designed for combat. An extra 2 points of attack. Okay. Hey, gaming? Bashed on through them all. Top tide. Expect. All tickling you find eternal water and the end of the water. The clear, cool water seems extremely tempting after your arduous hike. Let's say, let's take a sip of the water. Much better after reading this, just have to move on. Now, because it moved us back, there's more to this spot. Right, that was fresh water. Something to be watching out for, but well, probably not gonna see him. I don't think there is anything for finding to look out for. It's alright, no worries. It was mostly just tutorial stuff. Now just go do the first little mission he gave you. Dead end. Go around off map. So that we are confident enough to adventure. Even on picnic, those things could take a beating. This goes to show, if it were on picnic, those things would probably be taking like 1 or 2 points of damage. Step down dead end. It's covered in forest edge, covered with brush and brambles. An old rucksack can be abandoned by your past explorer as long as you yeah, pick it up. Repair and rest side and find a number of coins inside. 100. One time, you get 100 in money. As you walk through the clearing, it's filled with blooming flowers. Male flowers swing in the wind, and you catch similar fragrance. You contemplate whether to rest and enjoy the sweet smell or if you may leave. We'll rest, because this will trigger a fight. However, you aren't the only creature in the forest alerted by a sweet floral scent. Before you can react, a pack of wood flies swarms around you. Wood flies? Nay, these are extremely poisonous breed known as venom flies. When this keeps it futile, you brandish your weapons and prepare for battle. Okay, these are the poison ones. Well, we don't have to worry about it. Although it's that classic dungeon crawler aesthetic. Okay, it's a chop spot. That's take. That's mine. I think this is what I use for chop. Discovered hardwood. Nah, you found nothing. You're not guaranteed to get anything, which kind of sucks, because we only get so many uses out of these abilities. Fill in the map. Fill in the map. Yes, and a red fruit. I can't remember if red fruit is good or not, so I'm just gonna leave it be. Red fruit. Mysterious crystal intertwined with ivy blocks your path. It seems you cannot proceed. Okay, a locked door. I don't know if this is. I don't really know what color that is. So I'm gonna put like purple. I think it looks purple. So purple gem. And another chop spot. Again, we don't have resources to chop. Okay, that's a bug. It just swapped over to night, but for some reason the background is completely black. That should have been like as you're seeing here. It should have just been everything gets darker, not completely pitch black. Okay, that's mapped out the entire area you wanted. And I just go to the soldier, show my map. As you stride the forest, you meet soldiers and guard his post. Once you notice your presence, he hails you cheerfully. Got your map all in order? Got your map all in order, have you? In that case, you got my permission to proceed. First, soldier steps aside to one side and waves you through. That's passing the torch to you. Got our opportunity success to Rada, but the thought of going deeper is also tempting. We will turn around, go back to report, because then this will give us a few actual missions to take on. Report results. Behold, sir. Plus, your guild belongs to NA, which stands for Nexus Association of Hunters. NA Guild, correct? I'm gonna give you a standard reward. Take this to Kakala, she'll sell you items necessary for your adventure. Suck up there and work hard to explore the labyrinth from here on out. Got Ra's note, 500 money. We also report discoveries, which will be added to the book. The tree rat, the wood flies, the moles, lava, venom flies. You can see possible items it drops. Its weaknesses like tree rats are extremely weak to fire. Wood flies do not like electricity. There's a certain, if you see the golden question marks, they drop a special item only when a certain condition is met. Moles, weak to ice. Claw bugs. They're resistant to all physical, but they're weak to all magical. Venom flies. They have a lot of immunities to status elements. More advanced breed of butterflies species into poison for its wings. Again, report items. It shows you how much items are worth. And there are a lot of items. Some of which can only be found under rare occasions, or just pure luck. Now, just talk to Scala. Now that we have permission, we get an entrance thread, which is used to get out of the which we can use to get out of the dungeon right away. Now, should she just give me one, or do we now get to buy one? We're now able to buy one. And here, it's important to just sell every item that has a little bag icon when you return to the shop. Guess one, you get paid. And two, new items are in stock. Sell that. Now we have access to short swords. Which, that's a strong boost. That's a strong boost. I put my controller down and it pushed on the button. We'll give Reginald the short sword. Ryan will also get a short sword. Luna will get a bone. No, we'll just go with the staff because tech. I'm pretty sure tech is related to magic ability. Now all these old weapons will sell back for some money. And I better make sure I actually buy one of these while I still have the money for it. Etrian thread. This is what we can use to get out of the dungeon at any time. Accessory. +1 defense with a boost in your cut resistance. We need 5 more vines, and then we can unlock the leak coat. Okay, now we'll go back over to Ron's Hall. No other missions, so we are free to explore the dungeon. We may freely explore the dungeon now. Guys, I missed this stuff. Done. Another locked door. This one appears to be blocked with a white crystal. If we go without saying, we are unable to open those doors right now. We have stairs! Stairway down. We have the stairs that go back up. Huh. As you continue into the bush, a noise ahead draws your attention. Every sound is coming from the bush. Something seems to be inside the tall grass before you. You barefoot futilely into it, wondering whether to chance it or lead some alone. Let's investigate. As the party leader Vince pushed back the tall grass with their hand. Suddenly, Vince felt a sharp pain on their hand. The noise seems to have come from a small snake. After biting Vince's outstretched hand, it slithered off into the forest. Ow! Vince has lost 5 hit points because he got bit by a small snake. And there are just little events like that that can happen. That's a fat rabbit. New enemy, new monster, hair. Hair today, gone tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna give Breeze some more attack, HP, and tech points. And put another point to the sword mastery. Now he has a chance of paralyzing enemies with the sword attack. Reginald! Defense will get Provoke and some HP. I'll take another point of the HP. Alright. HP. TP, a point is a take, so we got more take. And this is songs. Oh, I guess I can't. 2 points of cure. Another point of patch up. And a third point of healer. Now learn Unbind, which can remove bindings. And the ability to get cure 2. Okay. We'll take a point, a take, mine. Increase agility. And another point of bow to increase the power of the bow. Alright, got something good. We only had 2 uses of chop, 4 uses of mine, 6 uses of take. Let's go this way. Let's get an adventure. A ferocious war echoes through the forest. Once after a heavy footsteps galloping through the forest. A dreadful enemy, unlike any you have yet faced, is fast approaching. The dot on the map is a type of foe enemy known as an FOE. Formido Opagnichara Esquins. In other words, they're just they are big fuckers. They're big fucking enemies that if you're not at a good level, they will wreck your shit. For every move you make, it makes one as well. Considering anything FOEs before taking action. Now, the thing is we gotta be careful. We are dealing more damage, but we can also... You know, we're on picnic. I think we can handle this. If not, I can always run. New enemy, Fender. Yeah. Well, new monster Fender. And now we have... a rage load. A dangerous enemy that on any other difficulty will, well, on basic, will wreck your shit. On the hardest difficulty, will completely annihilate your party. Here we have a chance to use our abilities. Reginald, use Provoke. Fry, Shelter, increases defense. Attack. True Shot. Okay, even with this, we did get close to about half health. And we haven't revealed anything about it. So we'll just go for basic attacks. Anyone using a basic weapon is not doing a lot of damage. But doesn't matter, one more round and we got it. Right with the KO. And we got a drop from it, a horn. You've discovered a new monster, Rage Note, horn. Oh, right, I can only pick up stuff from the Rada Hall. Now, you see where you find one FOE, there's usually more. when there's more, there's usually danger. Going around, filling in the map because I like doing all of that. Oh, we got a hairtail. I know. I'm just mostly going towards where I see, like, paths. And sometimes you'll even just loop back. Sometimes you'll even just loop back. Or at times just straight up find a chest. What's in the box? It's another endurance thread, which we already have one. If I was on a picnic, that'd be a good thing, but I am, so well, you can sell it for some money. Let's go with basic tax. Don't need to waste any TP on that stuff. Don't need to waste TP on the small guys. Oh, look, another one. Come here, you. Actually, I'll do this. A thing that makes FOEs extra dangerous, if you're in a fight and an FOE is there and they're aware of your presence or you're in their path, they will join into a normal fight. So it does just need a lot more experience. Another horn. Bone and hide. You didn't pass, you find an orange fruit. I'm not gonna... I don't know if orange is bad. Orange fruit. Okay. Another point in sword mastery. We'll put 2 in sword mastery, because that's pretty good. A sword set that drains the enemy's HP through this blade. So it's a... yeah, it's a health recovery attack. Think Leech Life from Pokemon. More defense for original. Which... oh. Guess I get... this is okay, then... oh. I gotta get Sword Mastery up to level 3. That will unlock Fortify, which makes the Ironclad shield and increases physical defense. And we'll put it into CP. Healer. I'm focusing mostly on patch up, so we're getting as much health after battle as possible. Okay, I'll take a little bit into stats. It's all current TP. Small thing of hair. There's shriveled brain fruit. You plug it and eat it. A green fruit, which is fairly shriveled and dry. Another Razorlope. bully the FOEs, it's just fun. You know, technically you're not supposed to do that at this level. Yep, there we go. Led right back all the way over there. Okay, I'm mostly just going for auto attacks because we don't have to worry about it. We don't really have to worry about fights. The only thing I have to worry about is inventory space. As I can only hold 60 items, and that includes monster drops, and usables. Oh, another rage. Oh, this is different. It's a boar. A Kuyusa. Got a large fang out of it. You got a chest. Ah, that's the wrong thing. You got a chest. Before you come across a large box. Open it. A buff coat. Is that actual armor, or is it oh, it's a buff coat. Coat made with rabbit tails. A coat made from rabbit tails, animal hide, and plant vines. So it takes animal hide, plant vines, and rabbit tails to make this. 2 defense, 3 agility. We'll get out to Reginald so it actually buffs his agility. Making him the only second slowest character. 3rd slowest character. Right in the middle. A bit of a fun thing. If I didn't want to, oops. There we go. Is this the auto? Yes, it is. Auto pass. You can turn on auto pass just so you can quickly move there. It's mostly good if you're in like a spot where you have to deal with a maze. Floor. Danger. I don't really know what that one's for. Tile cleaner. At the dead end. We're at the dead end, folks. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Oh, and there's the end. There's still entire stuff over there. So I'm just gonna no, I'm not seeing enough to do it. So I'll just start walking. You'll just yeah, go say FOEs usually respawn after, I think, a day or 2. That is 3 days. I hit the map button by mistake. I meant to hit auto battle. Some areas of this map I'm not going to be able to get to for a long time because they're locked behind key items. Some of which are referring to those crystal gates. Up and looped right back to where it was. Straight thing, straight thing. How's my inventory looking? I mean, every button but what I need to hit. We still got 26 slots. Skill whips, two drain. Now to get this, I need to get this up to level 5 as well. Sword that uses comrades on either side with bait, bait and trap. So this one, you basically say, hey, go for this guy. Petrify. That's petrify. We're supposed to be focusing on... Yeah, these first 3 skills are good. But this one specifically. That's just good passive. PP. Pretty good. This would be good to get just a shield attack. Shield attack. Eraser. Recovery. And pick up these songs at a point. Okay, I want to get... That is going to... Increase the HP. Oh, that's temporary HP boost. But we want to try and get this, so we do need to get healing up to level 5 and songs to level 7. 2 more points to patch up. Both those in the air, we're getting close to multi-hit, which can fire 2 arrows at once or 3 at high level. Which means you need to get the skill up to level... Yeah, you basically gotta master it, and it can do 3 hits at once. Yeah. Charging attack, that hits like a frickin' truck. Hello. Bye. Oh, metal horn. Looping all around. Looping. Exploring from across the box. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that is worth writing down. Nectar. It's a great item. It is a revive. It's weak, it's low, but a revive is a revive, so if you can revive somebody, you then don't have to pay for their medical. You don't have to pay them for their medical bills. Yay! Because medical bills is where all the money really goes. Not even pay for medical. Very good. Okay, back. Bonk, bonk. Whee! Stop. Black, black, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And here we have another door blocked by what appears to be a white crystal. So now we can make our way to the next floor down. Making our way on down. Nice if I saw some shortcuts, but I haven't seen any shortcut spots yet. Guess I don't think I have. I need to actually close this so I can tell. Okay, yes, I am going in the right direction. Descend. Basement 3. As you ascend into a new floor, a premonition of bloodshed sends a chill down your spine. Even new adventurers such as yourself can clearly feel the overwhelming sensation. It's the specter of death looming over you as you prepare to face unknown dangers. Take heed! Beasts red of tooth and claw run rampant here. Fleeing from these creatures is no shameful thing, and in these deaths survival is paramount. In other words, those ones even on this difficulty can wreck your shit. Oh hey, it's Mandrake. I like to get plant finds from that. Well, I didn't get plant find. Mandrake, go. Uh-oh. It's a stalker. These things, more dangerous than the rage slope. Hypnos. Provoke it. Let's give it up for bravery. Never defend. Boost. That's a cleavor. This is more of a reaper. Boost. Boost increases one's power. So go for a true shot. Ah. Yeah. Even at this low, even with this difficulty, we're not causing a lot of damage, and it's still able to hit us for at least 10. And it's got a ton of health. Thing is, I think there's some. If we had the ability to find his arms, we'd have a chance to get something. Front guard. Shelter. And basic attack. Nice. Critical damage. We are... Oh no! not gonna go a lot of damage, so we're not gonna take a lot, so we'll just let this go for a bit. Oh. And it's dead. We got 900 experience, and we got a sight. Defeat a new monster. Soccer. We got a sight from it. I'm just gonna use that to recover him because, ooh. Now with that gone, now that dead, I can actually fill out this room. I don't have to do this, but I like to fill in the map. I'm going in the wrong direction. Who's afraid of big pickles, big pickles, big pickles? I like that little effect that when it transitions to night, a fog sleepily covers the ground and then it darkens. It's the game's transition. It's how the game does its night transition. Oh, we are running out of space. And as such, I am going to throw away some small things since they don't have a whole lot of use. They're pretty much the lowest tier item you can get. Oh, look at that, no small thing. Got a door here. It's an openable door. Okay, a room looks clear. Hey, it's rollers. A new enemy, new item. Tide. Now this, the case of these creatures, they're really aggressive if they see you. If they know you're there, they will go for you. If they don't know you're there, they sneak past you. So I could just leave, but where's the fun in that? Bum, 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 bum. Another scythe, another boost to everyone's experience. I just put 2 points in drain, and then I realized, wait, no, I should put into Nerve and Mirage to get the stats of it. Whoops. 2 points into Defender. Unlocks. That is unlocked Fortify. These 2 points into songs, since we're going to need to get to 7. Once I get it to 7, I need to get this to 5. It's not far off. Healer, almost maxed out. Just 2 more points, and that'll do it. and put one into multi-hit. That's everyone's points. I think like the max level is 30, I think. Because it doesn't expect you to actually ever reach 30. Okay, at the end of this fight, Vince was at 51 HP. Okay, Vince was at 45. 53, so he's doing about 7 HP every level. Tiny Pedals up of wings. Okay. Tiny Pedal can go. Two small things can go. As you walk through the forest, you come across two female adventurers. These are a Ronin and a Hexer, classes I don't get access to till much later. One has black robes and flame hair, while the other bears a fierce look and a katana. Who's there? Demands a hard-bitten woman, one hand ready to draw her katana. The adventurers appear to be veterans and make no move to lower their defenses. Perhaps they'll relent if you tell them you are also adventurers from Etrian. Tell them you are adventurers? Yeah. What's important that your adventurers stay on to lower their guard ever so slightly. They still don't trust us. Ah, Etrian Adventurers. Didn't the Rana notify you? The Katana wielder realizes the ignorance, shakes her head in dismay. We have orders from the Rana to guard this place, says the girl with the sword. I am Ren, a Ronin, and she is Talatga, a Hexer. Return to town once to get details from Narada Hall. And barks those sharp-glowed eyes, then lapses into his hand glare. It seems she's asked Narada for details regarding this situation. So this is as far as we're able to get before we accept the next mission, which will take us further. So, blessed with our inventory full, we might as well pop aside. Step in received in. I'm going to store one of these threads. Yeah. Also, to store items, you have to pay them. I think you also have to pay to claim your stuff. I don't know. You only have to pay it for them to hold on to stuff, but every time you want, but you can get your items out for no issue. Just gonna 55 to take a nap. You know, we'll do that. When you sleep, it will give you the option to save. Next, we're going to Shika's goods. Sell everything in this pocket. Ooh, making out like a bandit. New items are in stock. Dagger, bone axe, which none of us are going to be able to use. And novel bow, a jerkin, a plate, a duplet, a hide ascus, cut charm to reduce your cut to increase your cut resistance, an ocarina. We can throw away a tweed because someone got a new piece of armor. Look at armor first. A duplet. 3 defense and 1 armor. I could... Yep, 3 defense, 1 vitality is pretty good. But first, at the point that increasing its vitality and its defense, very good. Hold on. Let's see. Anyone can wear the buff coat. It's 2 defense. But given that 3 agility, you know, we'll give it to the healer. Plate. Only good for him. Shuriken, 3 defense, 3 defense, 1 vitality. We'll just go, we're gonna give everyone else each 1 go high, 1 more vine. We're gonna give everyone else a Shuriken. Well, everyone else who can use it, because ironically, the medic can't wear a Shuriken. They can wear a duplet. A short jacket made for a woman's hand forever. But keeping her agility up is a good idea for the time being. Nope, everyone else. Everyone gets a Shuriken, yay! Except you and you. A hide aspis. That's just straight buff. Next, we'll just sell that. Now look at that armor. You need 5 more thorns so you can get a Force Sphere. Which is it is a good weapon, but it's something you don't get for a while. Dagger. The short sword captured from a small animal's bone. Nah, we'll give him a short sword. Beast bow, 10 gum hide. 5 gum hide. And I will know. Wakizashi, 2 hardwood, but you wouldn't even be able to have anyone use it for a while because again, Roan isn't unlocked until like mid-late game. Axes. Axes can only be used by land kissers, which are the more attack-focused character. Yeah, we don't need to worry about her. We don't need to worry about her attack power. It's mostly wanting to keep her tech up. Lastly, the only thing left would be getting... Yeah, no, everyone's good there. Yeah, the only other thing is, like, accessories, but we need a lot of hide for anything else. Well, I guess in this case... Well, select equipment slot, there we go. Place the knitted glove on her. Yeah, no, I guess I can give everyone a... Everyone who can, replace the knit gloves with a shield. Replace everyone's glove with a shield if they can use a shield. That makes no difference because she cannot use a hide aspis. Okay, I think that does. Okay, we'll go to the apothecary. I don't need to ride, whoops. Amarita. Super expensive, but it's a cheap era restorative, so I'll actually buy 2. Yep. Now 6 items. 5 that are expendable. 1 that just gets it out of dungeon. So yeah, we'll hold up to 54 pieces of equipment. Yeah, 54 pieces of equipment. Or sellable items. Oh, the pub. I forgot about the pub. Ahoy, kiddos. You're doing really nice adventures, I heard from Rara, aren't ya? Here at the Golden Deer, I hear all sorts of problems that only adventurers can solve. Gathering materials, wiping out monsters, you name it. I hear someone solving about it. And when I do, I pass the quests on to kids like you. You're welcome to take them on. Here, we can accept quests. Completing quests can us items, rewards, money. All you have to do is accept. Leathermaker's favor. An Etrian Odyssey desires 7 strips of soft hide for the purpose of making clothes. So I need 7 soft hide for this one. Good, I'm gonna have a day ahead. Rates are in high demand and his price running low. He's not providing some soft hide before spitters. This quest is not complete. I have to have 7 soft hide in my inventory to turn this in. To taste it once more, the holy water can be found within the forest. This holy water is that fresh water we encountered. There's Scala. Well, thing is for this, we technically already have that one done. So doing wood flies. For this one, it's just defeat a certain amount. Defeat 7 wood flies. To be a swordsman. Okay. This one, we're gonna have to hold off from that one because I have to recruit a whole nother character. And I think the voice treasure, it's decent, but nothing to go right. Nothing to write home about. Okay, we're gonna go to the Rod Hall. Members not sure where that means. No floor. So sorry, but I'll have to ask you to postpone further investigations for now. The appears there are dangerous beasts prowling the lower reaches of the jungle. We've considered the mission to exterminate those troublesome wolves. The lower floors are confirmed as safe. Abandon all further exploration. A new mission is available. The Terror of Fenrir. A pack of wolves patrol the bottom of the Emerald Grove. Defeat Fenrir. The Alpha Pack and perhaps their menace will be no more. Beyond the 3rd floor, there have been many sightings of forest wolves. This itself poses little danger, but they seem to be organized by a leader. The leader is Fenrir, the Alpha Wolf, and he awaits explorers on the 5th floor. Our own warriors are capable of defeating them, of course. I believe we've met them. But we can't over-rely on Ren and Talachka, or newcomers will have no chance to grow. The current orders are to provide support to young explorers. We ask that you use their help in defeating Fenrir. Now I'm gonna report a bunch of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. Rage 11. Skill Scream. Weakness, weak to electric. They drop a horn and a large fang. Extremely aggressive, horned a monster whose uncontrollable fury gives it lethal strength. T. Yusta. Rampage. Metal horn, large fang. A large bolt that will charge with slight provocation. Approach it with great caution. Stalker. Skill Sight. Special item can only obtain if you I think it's cut. If you defeat it with cut. That or you have to bind its arms. An overgrown man-eating mantis. Defeating one is a rite of passage for novice adventurers. tail. So fluffy! Plus for 15. Horn. Elastic and easily worked horn. Metal horn. Full horns with traces of steel. White stone. Every stone used in construction material. Large fang. Large beast fang. Good for carving. Scythe. Sharp but thin mantis scythe. I collected 2 of those, so I had 1800 from it. The Monsters Codex now has over 10 monsters entered into it. Now we can go back to the Golden Deer Pub. Report result. Subduing the wood flies. Oh, we've defeated plenty of those. Complete. Obtained Theriaca. Theriaca A. Read the wood flies? I see, thanks. Remember one thing though. Trust is important for explorers, no matter public safety like this, lying is unforgivable. Nah, reputation all depends on its members too. Don't forget it. Monsters Codex. Complete! Obtain the red charm. Welcome back, kids. Yikes, you had to go all the way down to the 3rd floor for this. Well, thanks for your hard work. As you go further, the rest will practically fill itself in. Okay, we got a red charm out in a section. Catacomb made by boiled butterfly wings and with bind. Red charm. 1 defense, 5 TP. It can be equipped by any class. A charm made from dried red berries found in the forest. I'm gonna store the red charm. Because I can either do something with later or it has a use later, I don't know. Say what? Request about a hand axe? Ah, nice, you're the ones who invented it. I see. Transactions made me a list, write it down somewhere, okay? You need is 5 pieces of hardwood and 5 hard shells. Have to get all the junk, just sell them to me, you know, pass it along. You have to do it all at once, yeah? Bit by bit, it's just fine with me. Yeah, in this case, we can make a bone axe, but we need to make the hand axe. Which we don't have access to yet because we haven't found one of the items we requested. Basically, when you find an item, it will unlock new recipes, and once you've got all the items for it, you just unlock that. I think one of the later games, you actually, everything you sell, you just stockpiles, so if you were to buy something that uses X of a material, you subtract X from the total stack. Okay. With the timer we have left, we'll complete one more quest, and then I'm gonna exit call it. Mainly because one quest we can do right away is just right... Is it here? Nope, it's this one. No, it's, this one? Yes, that one. Okay, you know, we'll go here, here, then there. So it's gonna get the auto path marker. Whoops. Okay, let's try this again. Auto pathing. Auto pathing is so fun. Chop here once. Mugwort. I forgot to turn that off. Now, another thing about auto pathing, if you go off the map, you cannot do shit. You gotta make sure you turn it off. Gonna go chop from the other one, then we'll grab the water and split. Ooh, discovered a red fruit. Now, I think the red fruit actually... Okay, soft hide is something I need for quest. How much do you... I need like a lot. Oh no, I only like 5. Oh, no, deep red fruit that's unsuitable for eating. So you can't eat red fruit. But it can be used to make a medicine. And red fruit is a fairly rare thing to find during a chop. Like, the more used to the chop you have, the better chance you find a more rare item. And here we go. Obtain the holy water. Alright, and now, we're starting back. I think the one quest actually is trying to ascend. So, okay, that's good. Sell all this. Item stop. Fang whip. A red charm. Apothecary has 2 items. Okay. We now have access to buying a whip. Which, they're good for a lot of binding abilities. New items available in the apothecary. Brave it! One lump of amber, which requires us to find the mining spot. Book missions. Your friendlier is active. Oh, it's a quest. To taste it once more. Sell 5 star hard cells and 5 pieces of hardwood. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. Whoops. Okay, yeah, I gotta make sure I hold on to 7 pieces of soft leather to be able to finish that quest, but we can do this one. The Golden Deer Pub. 4 results. To taste it once more. Complete. Obtain the Medica 2. Look back, kids. Glad you were able to get your hands on holy water. Italian said her grandpa discovered this stuff back when he was an adventurer. He was on the verge of death when he found it and thought it would be his last meal. Then it happened. He suddenly felt revitalized and saved him all the way to town. Looks like everyday well water to me, but it saved him. No wonder he thought it was holy. I bet the girl will be thrilled to hear he found it. Thanks, everyone. Think there really is some mysterious power in this stuff? Nah, couldn't. Nah, can't be. Okay. About 2 hours is good enough time. That, I'm going to call it. For the first part of this, I'd say this went fairly well. Game's enjoyable, and doing it on Picnic, I'm going to get through the game a lot faster. We're not going to be too delayed on stuff. And especially since I'm not going to have to walk all the way back to the start. But this game, I would like to recommend people give it a try. But if it's not your kind of game, you don't have to worry about it. Because I can understand the worst part about this game is if someone dies, the cost to revive does scale depending on their their max health in NTP, so they can be really expensive at times. But for the most part, it's an enjoyable game. And this has been part 1 of who knows how many parts. So, we'll catch y'all around for the next time on Monday. Well, I guess, no, in 2 weeks we'll do it. So, thanks for coming by, and catch y'all next time.